Yo, what is going on, guys? Winner Kills here. Welcome to round 3 of local feature matches for this week. I started recording a little bit late. The only thing my opponent did was win die roll and lead with the Pot of Prosperity, revealing 6. We have Speedroids on the left versus Dream Mirror DPE on the right. Yours truly playing the Speedroid tactic on the left. And yeah, Dream Mirror is a deck I haven't seen too much of. I know it got new support in Battles of Chaos. And he's going to lead with one of the new searchers. I do chain Veiler. He chains Cross out, and I'm like, you know what? He must really want to protect this, so I'm going to fire the second Veiler that I have in hand, to ensure that it goes through. Because if he wants to go 1 for 1, why not push it a little further and ensure that that card does not go through? Now, Dream Mirror is a deck that I know was hyped up when it first came out. Like after the second round of support came out, it was hyped up for a little bit, and then it kind of fell off the face of the earth. But it is cool to see the deck get more support and see it being played in general. He does have the Dream Mirror Phantasms, which I believe is basically another Rhoda. And I have the Ash for that. What can I say? I mean, I opened up 3 hand traps. Like, that's enough to stop a lot of decks. Unless you're just playing Phantom Knight and you open up Insane and you hand trap incorrectly. Like, that deck's just going to go burr all day. I do draw I think I drew Hound for turn. I might have already opened a Hound. I think I drew Piper for turn. Not the craziest draw, but, we'll take it. So Hound is going to go ahead and do what it does. 1 card Rubber Band Shooter here by dumping the gate. Summon the gate. We also have Recovery in hand too. Feeling kind of saucy here. And we're going to link to into the Rubber Band Shooter. And as I resolve Rubber Band Shooter, let's take a look at the poll results. Ask you guys who you thought would win this particular round, whether it be Speedroid or Dream Mirror DPE. And just shy of 200 votes as I'm recording. And 64% of the vote going to Speedroid. And the rest going to Dream Mirror. One of the comments said, I've never seen Dream Mirror, so I'm rooting for the underdog on this one, and I can respect that. So we banish a 5 here, revealing Marble and Terratop. We get the Terratop to hand. Personally, I like getting Marble Machine, because it being a level 2 actually does come in clutch to set up easy Higoita / Crystal Wing plays. We do burn the additional normal summon here. That is going to go ahead and, allow me to get Terratop on field with it. Grab Tekatomborg, one of the most key extenders in the deck. We're going to go and special summon Tekatomborg here. And activate Tekatomborg effect. I think I was debating out what exactly I want to tag into, whether it be Dice or Duke. And I do go for the Duke here. And yeah, I've already burned both normal summons here, so I say this is a very susceptible hand to Ash on Tekatomborg. But luckily, my opponent doesn't have it. And luckily, most people don't know to Ash Tekatomborg. Granted, in some hands it won't matter, but, either way. Charge Warrior is going to go ahead and draw me into Speedroid Wheel, which is kind of insane here. Granted, that dice is still in the deck, so rolling a 1 here doesn't absolutely screw me over. And I've got Fukimadoshi Piper in hand, which I can go ahead and easily throw in the grave. And no matter what I roll, it can be kind of helpful. The roll was off camera, but we can tell what I rolled just by what I summon. So we summon a Marble Machine and a dice. So I did roll a 3 there. Honestly, a good outcome, because what I can do now is go ahead and synchro 3 into the Cork Shooter and secure a duplicate. But I'm going to go ahead and burn Recovery right now. Pretty greedy Recovery, because I could get nibbed right now. Probably should have made an interruption of some kind first. But we're going to go ahead and reveal 4 off of the Piper. I decide that I was debating on going for the Imperm here, but the second Recovery could make this board just that much better and give me much better follow-up. And, yeah, I do decide to take the Recovery. Taking the Imperm was very tempting, though, and I also kind of figured I might be able to go for a game right now if my opponent doesn't have any responses. So I do go ahead and synchro into Baron de Fleur, and right now I was like, okay, what else do I do? I've got this Recovery in hand. What else could I possibly make right now? So I decided to go ahead and synchro 3 into Cork Shooter. Cork Shooter is going to go ahead and secure a duplicate. Obviously, no point in going for Wheel since we already resolved it, and would rather take the interruption. And just in case by some chance this isn't game here. And then I think I Recovery out. Yeah, and I haven't even used Duke yet, which is kind of crazy. So I just Recovery out the Terratop. And then I think I have Duke plays here for Dice. Go ahead and make Higoita. I was trying to figure out something else I could do here that would be more profound. Okay, so I do go for Piper. All right, I think I see what the play here is going to be. This is a play I've been doing a lot more lately. Go for Wind Pegasus at Ignister, and that's going to pop the Continuous spell here. And then we're going to use Piper's Graveyard Effect to drop Wind Pegasus by 2 levels, and Synchro for Crystal Wing, because Piper targets any level 3 or higher wind monster control, and reduces its level by 2, I believe, until the end of the turn. And then that's going to allow me to go ahead and Synchro into Crystal Wing, and put Wind Pegasus at Ignister Engrave. And I don't believe I have access to Card Turbo through all of that. So I just go ahead and use Baron here, pop the field spell, and try to remove as much off his field as I possibly can. Crystal Wing goes over, and then Baron swings in for 3k, Rubber Band Shooter in for 1,000, leaving my opponent at 2,000. And he's got to play through 3 interruptions, plus a whole ton of follow-up. 2 speed recoveries, hounds, and yeah, that's not going to be enough based on what he draw there. So we're just going to go ahead and go into game 2. And I'd like to mention there are some ways you guys can support the channel. Down in the description below, you can either use my affiliate links to TCG Player or the Coldest Water, or you could use my discount code WinterKill to off when shopping on Imperium Duelist. So definitely check those out. And yeah, into game 2 here. Dreamier not opening up super solid. That DPE engine coming in clutch here. You know, that's the one thing I've always found about those fusion spell engines. Like, you know, sometimes when you hard draw Red Eyes Fusion or Fusion Destiny, right? Yeah, you get DPE, you get Dragoon, but like that's all you're doing, and sometimes just getting ashed will outright end your turn, which is very unfortunate. So, I mean, it is a trade-off at the end of the day. That power versus consistency. So we're going to see him end with DP 1 set and an Ashen Hand from what we can see. Normal summon Duke, and I have to special summon Card Turbo. Okay with burning Card Turbo early on. And my opponent thinking about what to possibly interrupt here is going to go ahead and clear the Card Turbo off the field. And yeah, just trying to prevent me from getting to my Link 2. I go ahead and use Recovery here. I end up discarding Dice, which was very, very risky. I should have discarded the Duplicate, but I think I wanted to hold it as an interruption. He has the Ash for that, but I do still have the Extender. And if I really wanted to be safe, I should have discarded Gate. So regardless of result and regardless of hand trap, I still could have used Gate on Duke, gone into the Rubber Band Shooter, and held the Recovery. But, you know, I still wanted to make sure I had some form of interruption to possibly out DPE permanently if something else goes wrong here this turn. So I think also what I did here is it maybe also a little bit safe as well. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and normal summon here, additional normal, the Terratop. That's going to add Tekatomborg, and we already have Duke and Dice Engrave. Haven't resolved Tekatomborg yet, so like this hand is going to just start netting us lots of advantage here, because I could go ahead and Duke for Dice, go for Cork Shooter, you know, go into Crystal Wing, Hagoita, etc., then Tekatomborg for Fukimadoshi Piper, get a big reveal. Just kind of see if my opponent has Nibiru, right? That's kind of what I'm going after right now, just to see if my opponent has Nibiru, if they have any other interruption, because right now I'm going on a path that's going to require him to use the Nibiru if he's got it. So go ahead and make that a level 4, and right now, you know, Crystal Wing should be a known threat here. We've got a level 5 non-tuner Synchro and a tuner level 3. So at this point, I'm feeling safe to go ahead and commit to the Tekatomborg to get that extra reveal for 3, you know, a slightly bigger Excavate. And Piper will go ahead and summon, reveal top 3 cards of the deck, take any card revealed, and the rest go back to the bottom. Kind of like a duality here. We find an Effect Veiler, and I definitely take the Effect Veiler. Although taking the Tetherwolf for Marble was kind of enticing too, just because that's follow-up. So we go ahead and Synchro into a copy of Crystal Wing. And then I go ahead and bring back the Hagoita and Synchro 9 into Shen Shen. And this is game right here. The classic Crystal Wing Shen Shen play would be game here. And we also have Veiler Duplicate. So we have 3 interruptions and not really a whole lot of follow-up. I also have Card Turbo Engrave. So we have Recovery Engrave. So that's definitely follow-up. We go Battle Phase, swing for 18 and swing for 38. And then swing for 36. And yeah, that is going to be game before the Shen Shen. Well, yeah, Shen Shen attacking will be game there. So, rather quick 2-0. My opponent didn't open up Super Stellar there. A little disappointed didn't get to show off the cool Dream Mirror combo. I'll try to get this deck on the feature again sometime soon for you guys. But Speedroid's taking it 2-0. It looks like you guys were correct in your voting. And if you guys want to see more of my content, click on one of the videos popping up on the bottom of the screen right now. And last but not least, a huge shout out goes to our Divine level channel members, and they are Tweeter0226, Pony Stark, Cadillacs84, Keith Sidgers, and Black Ninja Money. Thank you guys again, as always, for your extremely generous support of the channel.